Hey, did you know that the most popular New Year resolution that is set across the globe is in the area of diet, weight loss and fitness? Did you also know that a staggering 92% of resolutions fail by the time it is February? Nielsen conducted a popular survey in the success factor of the resolutions, and they published a report that only 8% of resolutions actually become successful. The reason why the resolutions fail, they say, is because of the disconnect between the desire and the actual behavior. So how do we avoid this disconnect if we are setting up our New Year resolutions? Let us find out. According to the Duke University, our habits account to 40% of our behaviors. Behaviors are done consciously, while habits are done subconsciously. So what we do repeatedly over and over again becomes a habit, where our brain takes it from the conscious state of mind to the subconscious state of mind. So if you want to achieve success in setting up your resolutions or following your resolutions, the best bet is for you to make it into a habit. So how do we do that? There is a science behind the process of habit formation. Charles Duhigg, in his book The Power of Habit, explains a simple neurological loop at the core of every habit. He calls it a habit loop, a simple framework with 3 steps: cues, routines, and rewards. Step number 1, cues or triggers or reminders. Cues are triggers that serve us as a reminder to initiate your behavior every single day. When you start a new habit, it's easy to say that I am motivated and I can do it, but this is exactly why most of us fail. We often rely on our memory, and it's quite possible in the busyness of life we forget to do it. Therefore, triggers become critical in forming new habits. You're not just relying on your memory, nor are you relying on the motivation that you get. And the best way to start a trigger is to base it on your existing habit. For example, if your goal is to meditate, what can be the best trigger that can come out of your existing habit? Can the morning alarm serve you as a reminder? Or would you prefer to meditate right after the bath? In which case, taking a bath will become your trigger. I meditate every evening before I sleep, and I use a guided meditation app which sends me an alert. But that's not my trigger. The last thing that I used to do before sleeping is to switch off all the lights in the house. And I preferred switching off the lights as a trigger. And today I switch off all the lights and then sit down for my meditation. So that is the last thing that I do every single day. So you need to experiment a little bit and figure out what is a habit that you already do, on which basis you can actually create cues, triggers or reminders for your new habit. Step number 2 is routine. Routine is the action that you take. It is the habit that you're trying to form. So when you're starting a habit, make sure that you choose the easiest one to start. Leo Babauta says, make it so easy that you cannot say no. Staying with our example of meditation, your routine would be sitting down in your meditation spot, cutting out all the distractions and closing your eyes. In the beginning, it doesn't matter whether your mind wanders and you're unable to concentrate. Focus more on the fact that you're sitting down every single day at a designated time. You will automatically improve your performance, or in this case, concentration, as you form the habit. Step number 3 is to focus on the reward. Reward is focusing on the benefit that you will gain out of this habit. So it is important that you understand what is the reason why you wanted to start this habit in the first place. If someone asks you to do it and you don't think it's important, there are 100% chances that you will not do it. But if forming this habit is important to you, then create a reward system for every achieved routine, and it need not be tangible all the time. Staying with our example, you can create a task of meditate for 10 minutes in your to-do list, and every time you check it off, your brain creates dopamine, which is a neurotransmitter in our body that connects you with pleasure and motivation. This will make you feel good about yourself, and you're likely to do this task over and over again because of this feel-good factor. So there you are. a proven framework backed by behavioral science in forming habits. I highly recommend you to experiment on this and see how it can do wonders for you. That's it from me. I hope you find this video resourceful. Hit the like button if you do, share it with your friends, and of course do not forget to subscribe and keep sending me all your good vibes. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful time. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.